Good, happy Sunday evening, November 22nd, 2020. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this evening, so let's begin. First up, coronavirus in New Hampshire, key information and data. Let's take a look at that right now. And here is a look at that information for all of you right now. There are 17,281 number of people in New Hampshire have tested positive for COVID-19. 12,079,296 number of people in the United States have tested positive. 508 number of deaths from COVID-19 in New Hampshire. 829 number of people lived in a hospitalized with COVID-19 in New Hampshire. And 823 number of deaths from COVID-19 in the United States. And now let's take a look at this map of New Hampshire where current cases of COVID-19 are. Manchester, 651. Let's take a look at this map of New Hampshire where total cases of COVID-19 are. Manchester, 3239. And now let's take a look at these three charts here. Let's start with the first chart here. New cases each day in New Hampshire. The purple, daily new positive COVID-19 cases. Orange, new hospitalization. And red, deaths. Let's take a look at this chart here. Current cases in the purple, total current COVID-19 cases, and in the orange, current hospitalization. Let's take a look at this chart here. Total cases in the purple, total positive COVID-19 cases, orange, total hospitalization, red, deaths, and blue, recovered. Let's take a look at this chart here. Positive PCR test rate and daily PCR test. Let's take a look at this chart here. Age group of cases, female and male of cases, and risk information. Let's take a look at this chart here. Infections, hospitalizations, and deaths. Let's take a look at this chart here. Deaths, percent of New Hampshire population, race/ethnicity of cases, and hospitalizations. And a reminder, your common symptoms: fever, lack of smell, cough, chills, difficult breathing, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. How it spreads, and prevention tips. And be sure to stay with the Riley King Network for the latest of your COVID-19 information. Potential community exposure at Plastow Bar and Grill. New Hampshire AG investigating violation. The New Hampshire Attorney General's Office is investigating multiple violations of New Hampshire food service guidance at a Plastow Bar and Grill. New Hampshire's Department of Health and Human Services is notifying the public of a potential community exposure related to multiple confirmed cases of COVID-19 at Grumpy's Bar and Grill. Health officials say the potential exposure happened in the bar and pool table area on the evenings of Tuesday, November 10th and Saturday, November 14th. The public health investigation into the potential exposure is ongoing, and so far, DHHS has identified 3 cases of COVID-19 connected to the business. DHHS has conducted contact investigations on cases associated with the potential community exposure and is notifying known close contacts directly. However, DHHS is making this public notification because there may have been additional individuals at the location during those days who were exposed to the coronavirus and should monitor for symptoms and get tested. An employee told WMUR over the phone there are no changes to the hours at this time. They added they have someone at the door to the establishment and that makes sure people are wearing masks. And we're following some breaking news from Rockingham Alert. In Rye, New Hampshire, there is a brush fire, Wentworth Road, FD on scene with at 20 times 100 area of brush burning. In Londonderry, New Hampshire, there is MVA/traffic, Interstate 93, southbound, Mile marker 13.6. 2 left lane closed due to a motor vehicle crash. Unknown on injuries. Use caution and expect delays. And also in Rochester, New Hampshire, working fire / entrapment, 19 Bridge Street, fire in a 2.5 STY WDF occupant trapped, rescued over ground ladders from the second floor. Bulk of the fire is now knocked down. And we will keep you updated on those breaking news information if we get more information into our newsroom. COVID-19 pandemic in Massachusetts, the latest map and data. Let's take a look at that right now. And here's a look at that information for all of you right now. Thanksgiving guidance. Number of cases. There are 2,991 newly reported cases. There are 39,073 estimated active cases. And there are 250 total cases. The latest 30 days and all time. Confirmed cases by county. Present a positive test each day, 30 days and all times. Average daily COVID-19 case rate per 100K over the past 2 weeks. Red, yellow, green, and gray. Slow the spread. Deaths. There are 10,435 confirmed COVID-19 deaths. 6,666 long-term care COVID-19 deaths. There are 231 probable COVID-19 deaths and 62.50% of deaths in long-term care. The last 30 days in all time. Confirmed and probable deaths. Recoveries. Hospitalizations. Last 30 days in all time. Patients tested. The last 30 days in all time. Antigen testing. The last 30 days in all time. And higher ed cases / testing. And if you want to see that information again, we will share the link with you right after this broadcast. Rescue crews suspend search for missing motorcyclists who may have fallen off Fall River Bridge. Let's take a listen to that video from WCVB Boston.
With United Healthcare Medicare Advantage plans, you can take advantage of $0 virtual visits.
Our following breaking news right now. Rescue crews in Fall River are searching for a motorcyclist who may have fallen off the Veterans Memorial Bridge. The Coast Guard tells News Center 5 it is helping with the search after a crash that happened just after midnight. The Herald News reports that only the motorcycle and a shoe were found on the ramp.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Maine CDC reports 2 new coronavirus-related deaths and 236 new cases. The Lewiston Festival of Trees goes virtual this year. Let's take a listen to that video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
I had 2 valves that were leaking. My cardiologist told me that I probably got 5 years before something really bad.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Welcome to the Cora Festival of Trees.
Christmas trees complete with lights, ornaments, even gifts underneath line the inside of the Cora Temple Shrine. All that's missing this year is you.
Second floor ceremonial hall is completely set up as if people would be here on any other festival. The only thing that's really changed is that we just don't have anybody coming through the door to see this beautiful setup.
The 15th annual Shriners Festival of Trees fundraiser going virtual this year. Organizer Bernie McAllister hopes people will enjoy the event, sponsored in part by WMTW News 8, from the comfort and safety of their homes.
We are certainly doing the same amount of work that we've done as if we had 30,000 people coming through the doors.
Virtual visitors can see the trees online, donated by different businesses such as Community Credit Union. They decked out their tree in gift cards from local restaurants.
It's really important to continue to support those restaurants to get them through the tough times they've already been through and through the tough times that they're going to potentially see over the next few months.
Next Saturday, winners will be chosen in a live stream.
Really, the tree has a little piece of every one of us in it, and not only the restaurants, and you can just feel what the community around us, and it feels great.
Organizers hope their efforts to preserve this tradition through careful planning and a little Christmas magic go a long way.
It's just a tradition. It's a tradition the community wants. It's a tradition that Cora Shrine wants. It's not just a fundraiser, it's an event.
In Lewiston, Terry Stackhouse, WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And thank you for joining us for this evening edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. And I'll have news report coming up in a little bit. Good night and goodbye, everyone.